Hey everybody, welcome back to Boozy Book Reports. This is Beth.
And Sam.
And today we're continuing our Little Miss series with Little Miss
Naughty.
And she actually is kind of naughty.
Yeah.
Like Little Miss Bossy was not, was totally on her side. Little Miss Naughty, not so much.
Yeah.
Not so much.
If somebody did to me some of the things that she did, and then, in this day and age told me it was a prank or it was just fun, I would probably be very upset with them.
Yes, absolutely.
You broke my glasses, I would kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. Little Miss Naughty is like a modern day YouTuber.
Yeah. It's a prank, bro.
Yeah. Why are you upset?
Bro.
Dude, you're going to get the clout. It's fine.
It's for the gram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be TikTok famous.
You're going to get so much exposure.
Yeah. It's worth it. Or they do the horrible prank of like, here's $100 though. Okay.
Girl, no.
Stop. Get
I
on my
will
face.
garrote you.
Yes. Anyway, along with reviewing a Little Miss Naughty, we're going to be reviewing some canned cocktails. However, they're not really cocktails because they're...
Well, they're not just not naughty. They're mocktails.
They're mocktails. But so it's I guess it's the counterbalance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The push to the pole of naughtiness was we're not drinking.
Little Miss Naughty is too damn naughty, and so we had to rein it in a little.
Just a
Otherwise,
smidge.
the naughtiness would be overflowing.
Yeah, but we are drinking a really a brand I've never seen before, but cute packaging, looks good, has a variety. Sam knows much more.
Yeah, so these are the non-alcoholic cocktails by Curious Elixirs. And so I used to actually order these on a subscription during the in stages of lockdowns when I realized that the cocktail obsession had gotten a little too much. So I was like, I better mix it in. So I had a couple different types of sort of non-alcoholic options. So you'll probably see in the pictures that Beth's going to put out. There's Seedlip, which is if you want to mix your own. That's a nice replacement for gin or other things. But then these were like nice ones if you needed a pre-made cocktail, you just wanted to crack something out of your fridge, or you were going somewhere, going to the beach, go float the river, some trash, and you wanted to be a little bit sober and intersperse it. So yeah, these are non-alcoholic cocktails. So they make a lot of different flavors that are supposed to mimic the flavors of other cocktails.
Okay.
I don't know if they do that. I don't know about that. But I do think they're nice beverages on their own.
Okay.
And they're not too sweet. So
That's good. Okay. So we have a 4-flight.
Yes. So
We're
we're going to
first one.
start with number 1. And that's with how they're named. They're just named numbers. They're not numbered. This one is supposed to be the replacement for the Negroni. And so it's got pomegranate in it and orange juice and other things, other bitters. So it's the pomegranate. I can't remember what they call it, but it's supposed to be their replacement for a Negroni.
Okay. The coloring is like a mild tomato juice.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest, I'll be honest. But it is good. And honestly, Negronis are also like just not as murky, but they're the same things.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
That is pungent.
So I don't like Negronis either. And so I don't love this one. But it's that bitterness of the Negroni.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's different.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely got a bitter note on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made my jaw clench. But it actually kind of wasn't horrible. I don't know how to describe it. It's actually a little bit like...
I kind of have a love-hate with this one.
Yeah, it does. For whatever reason, it does remind me of a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that one is... It's kind of got a savory end to it.
Yeah.
But that was...
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Our second drink, it's called their number 3. It's supposed to be their replacement for like a French 75 or a Tom Collins or like an herbal gin drink. So yeah, this is the
which I've had none of those, by the way.
Huh?
Have never had any of those drinks you just said.
You have had French 75s at my house. We got pretty turnt on them.
That wasn't me.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%.
Okay. Well, come over and I'll make you French 75. That's not one of our favorites.
No te gusta.
You don't like that one?
No.
Oh, that's the one I really like.
It reminds me of pickle juice.
Okay, maybe cleanse your palate because also the other one might be messing it up.
No. Nope. It reminds me of like dill pickle.
Okay. Oh, it's cucumber.
Oh,
it's juniper
okay.
cucumber.
There we go.
Yeah, that
there
probably
we go.
checks out. Hey,
your girl's got a good taster.
Her palate is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could see
but
that.
I could see like this being a dill pickle cocktail and being delicious. honestly, because
That's what we're going to make for one of these. It's like, we're going to read To Kill a Mockingbird, and I'll just, for dill, we'll make a dill pickle cocktail. I'll make you do a pickleback with me.
I watched this girl and she went to this dill pickle convention thing. I don't know where it was. I felt like it was in Wisconsin. I don't know if that's
checks
right.
out. Never mind.
And everything was dill pickled. Like everything was pickled. Like like pickled hot dogs, pickled corn dogs, pickled
I had pickled
donuts.
hot wings once, and they were delicious.
I mean, it didn't look bad. It just it was a lot of pickle.
Yeah.
So
I just pickled.
a little tickle for your pickle. Sorry.
I'll give you a nickel if you'll.
That's
what
I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle.
Yes,
that is very inappropriate. That is naughty behavior.
It's naughty.
That's little Miss Naughty.
That's actually my naughtiness.
Okay.
We'll talk about this later, but now that you mention it. Okay. Number 5 is supposed to be their play on like an old fashioned. And so this is supposed to be their smoked cherry chocolate old fashioned.
Ooh. What's in an old fashioned again?
Whiskey, sugar, bitters, and a little bit of water.
Oaky afterbirth for sure.
Oh, I hate this one. This is the one I cannot get rid of. It tastes like you took a good cocktail and you chucked it in the barbecue.
It is very smoky.
It's very smoky. Yeah.
Yeah.
No me gusta on this one.
No.
I like the other two well enough. Even the bitter, even the pomegranate
pickle one I
bitter
would
one.
have drank. Yeah. Because that, I don't think I like smoky though. Yeah. The pickle one is refreshing after that. Okay.
Yeah.
Me palate is no good right now. Ugh.
Yeah. That one I know I brought over and I was like, oh, I hate this one. There's another one that I didn't have that I really liked. That's like a spicy ginger one. That's really nice, but I just didn't have it on hand. Okay, and so the last one we're doing is supposed to be kind of like their pina colada or like their So it is supposed to be their booze-free tropical tipple infused with nutmeg and lemon balm to help you unwind. And then it's basically coconut pineapple drink.
Oh, perfect ender. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Look at, you're so smart.
Well, that's the number. They did this. I didn't do this.
Okay, just claim it.
Okay, I am a genius.
Always take credit when somebody gives you a compliment. It's not bad.
It's not a lot.
It's very thin.
Yeah, they are.
Like it's very thin compared to the last one.
I think I got it mixed well enough, but maybe I didn't.
No, I just mean it's really light. You know?
Yeah.
It's really light. Like it's like not LaCroix level of light flavoring, but in that
more
arena.
Coconut water than coconut cream.
Yes.
Yes. So I actually like this one, especially when it's really hot. This one's quite pleasant.
I feel like you could quench your thirst without just like, you know how sometimes water's just too much. It's just too much liquid. This is a nice thing.
Yeah. It's a porch pounder. Another porch pounder.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, overall, they're not bad. I mean, except for that oaky one. But
that oaky smoky one is disgusting.
It's too much for me. But yeah, I could see where these would be a nice replacement.
Yeah, it hits a lot of the same flavor notes, though. I have to admit, as somebody who does drink alcohol, there's a lot of times where I'm like, this would be real good with some rum in it.
Well, the other thing I was thinking too, a lot of these would be great with a splash of soda water. Yeah. Just that little bit of carbonation would really...
Yeah.
Give it a little kick, and then I would feel like, okay, I'm drinking something.
Yes. Yeah, it's a nice thing where, especially, they're not too sweet.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to drink soda. I don't really drink a lot of soda, so it is a nice replacement for that.
Yeah.
I like them. But I like ones better than others.
Okay, same. I would say overall, though, I could see buying these for a party.
Yeah. They look nice. You could share them. I know that the number 6, the kind of coconutty one, I definitely give that to a friend when he's like not drinking and he's been like, oh, this is not bad.
No, it would be really good with a maraschino cherry too.
We could, and that's something like at our house we can dress them up a little bit and like put them in with like a garnish.
I think if they were garnished a little, you could really judge these in a way that we're like, okay.
Yeah. But just for like a quick thing, I mean, I drank a lot of these during COVID and they were fine.
Yeah. So, okay, good choices.
Yeah.
All right, now on to bad choices. Little Miss Naughty. And not only did we read the book, which is an astonishing, 8 pages. But we also watched the cartoon episode.
Yes.
that came out of Britain.
Yes.
I think in the like 80s.
The woman who does the voice is trying to one up Dick Van Dyke for like Cockney craziness.
It's straight up, hello, governor. Hello, governor.
I think I'll do something naughty today.
Which honestly might be the way I start waking up every morning, just to stretch, like, time to do something naughty. Which I was obsessed. So Matilda the musical came out on Netflix a while back, and there's that song, Sometimes You Gotta Be a Little Bit Naughty.
No.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It kind of blew up on TikTok right before it came out.
Well, you know how often I check the TikTokies.
Oh my gosh, but it was so good. And it's like, I remember watching it, and it's like, she's like, sometimes you got to be a little bit naughty. And at work, I'm singing that in my head, just looking at my coworkers, like, what will I do to you? But it's just cute. And like, sometimes you do need a little naughties.
Yes.
Maybe not as much as Little Miss.
No, I would, like, again, straight mess her up if she broke my glasses. They are expensive and our vision plan is not that good.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. So same with Little Miss Bossy. All of her interactions are with the men in town. I don't know what's going on, but it's just the dudes.
Yeah. Well, maybe she hasn't taken her rage out on the women.
I'd hope not. But she literally, she was like, it looks like a nice day. Let's be naughty. And she goes out, and the very first thing she does is she takes this guy's hat and jumps on it. Mm-hmm. Then she breaks this guy's glasses, which that is a big dick move. Like, that's awful. This poor guy that's like just has bandages all over him. She like unfurled them and then wrapped him back up.
Exposes his wounds to the environment.
That's kind of bad. And she's every day of the week, she's just harassing these guys, which honestly, I kind of get it. And as soon as, I don't know, I mean, I just kind of get it.
It's a prank, bro.
It's a prank. Do you not have a sense of humor? Do you not? Like, it's just very that. Honestly, the one thought that popped in my head when I started reading / watching this was, she's a cat. She's a cat.
Oh God, she does have cat energy.
She's cat energy. Like when she knocked the hat off and started jumping on him, like, you're a cat.
Yeah.
Broke the glasses. I'm like, yeah, you would do that. You know, like ripped the bandage off. Like literally, my cat attacked Sam while she was trying to make drinks. So
well, I also was trying to pet your cat more than your cat wanted to be petted. I accept full. I was
she
naughty.
Should still know better, but she's a naughty.
We're both naughty.
So, what's a naughty thing that you did when you were growing up?
So I got a pair of channel locks. Don't know why these were like in the kitchen, like kind of like a big wrench thing. Okay. And tried to unscrew the like pull, the drawer pull off the. We had a microwave stand in the kitchen, and it had these drawer pulls. And I took the channel locks and I tried to unscrew them and put like a big like scratch in a perfect circle around the pull. Put the channel locks down and proceeded to deny it for about 15 years.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, like, and my mom like knew, and with every so often we have this like, I know what you did, and I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about, and then I told her I forgot. Everybody knew that I did this, and I just like, I just told people I forgot. I don't know, like I blacked out. Like the power of the channel locks were too much, and I blacked out. Yeah, and then I denied it for about 15 years.
Yeah. I love that. When you came clean, they were just like, finally.
Well, I said it as a joke. I was like, I know this is going to come as a big surprise, but I did fuck up that microwave stand. and my mom was just like, oh, Jesus. Why? We know. Yeah, no, it was mostly as a big like joke, but we all knew. And then it kind of became like a running joke about, well, you know, Sam just forgot. And I was probably like in 3rd grade or something. It was very stupid. I was not very old.
I have a 3rd grade story. So I wasn't a super naughty kid. I actually didn't get into a ton of trouble. I really didn't step out of line because I had a massive fear of authority. Plus, I just wasn't my style. Anywho, but in 3rd grade, I'm sitting having lunch with my friends, and we have, you know, my dad was a stay-at-home dad, and so he'd packed me this monster lunch for a man for this little girl. And I just remember sitting and we were talking, and we were sharing about what happened over the weekend. I was like, oh, I was in the hospital. And they were like, what happened? I was like, oh, well, I like got it. Like there was some mouthwash in the bathroom, and I, instead of like spitting it out, when I was like swishing it, I drank it and I had to go to the hospital. And as I'm starting to tell this story, the teacher is walking by and hears this and she starts questioning me. And I just remember being very like, oh, yeah.
And you like just straight lied about it.
And then I think my brother drank it too and he had to go too. And it was like a whole lie. And then that's when I realized like, I'm not good at this. I should not be a liar. And so
fear of authority and inability to lie coupled together.
Not good. Yeah. So I never was like at least I don't remember being a big liar as far as like telling tales and making crap up because I was awful at that kind of thing for the most part. I mean, I've done a couple like YouTube pranks on friends growing up. Like the one time I tried to convince me and a friend when we were in high school convinced another girl that she murdered someone and we had to go dispose of the body. That kind of thing.
Oh, we did that with pregnancies. Somebody was pregnant.
But it's not quite the same. Like, no. And it was just a gullible person anyway.
So I didn't get into trouble for many things. Mostly I got in trouble for talking because I talked way too much. So that was like honestly, all through my school years, that was like what I got in the most trouble for. I had a math teacher like drag my desk into the hallway and because I would not shut up. But when the night that the morning after we went to prom, our junior prom, we stayed at my friend's house and we were all sitting in the living room eating donuts, talking about what happened the night before, all of us girls. And my best friend kept asking Courtney, does anybody want to eat this donut? Does anybody want this donut? And nobody would respond to her. And so finally she was like, I'm eating the donut. I'm eating the last chocolate donut. And right as she went to grab it, I took it and I took a bite out of it, put it down and said, thanks. And she nearly killed me.
Yeah, that's naughty.
She was actually so mad at me. And I was like, such a dick. It was such a stupid, mean move, but like also kind of funny.
It was
and
funny.
Now she laughs about it, but there was about 2 months where she was like, yeah, it's like that time you stole my freaking donut, you asshole. But, she also drove over my foot once, so I think it was fair game.
That's a fair trade. Also, you didn't eat the whole donut. She could have cut around the bite.
She ate crap I ate all the time.
Okay, so it wasn't even.
No, it's just me being obnoxious.
That is honestly, like, because we get donuts a lot where we work, and there's only one donut I really like. We have this place called Spud Nuts that is a potato donut. So it's potato flour donuts that are very good. They're less greasy, I feel, than like the normal donut.
They're nice and dense.
They're dense,
I like
they're
them.
fluffy, they're good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So there's one that they make that has a coconut on top.
Oh, that's the one you like?
I like the one with the white frosting and then it has coconut. And it's a cake donut. And then I also will take a sprinkle donut. Those are my two favorite. The cake with coconut or cake with sprinkle.
Or the Seahawks sprinkle donut that always comes.
Yeah. But like, oh my gosh, somebody brought donuts into my office because they had a meeting and there was two of us in there and like, oh, do you guys want a donut? And the other person picked first and they took the coconut donut, not knowing that was my favorite.
That's the worst.
And then it was like, it's a free donut is a free donut, right? But I was just so disproportionately upset about the fact that my coconut donut went away.
You can ask my husband. The angriest I'll ever be is when I have a plan for food and it fails me, whether it be that the food turns out to be not as good as I thought it was going to be, or it turns out we can't have that food. I get very sad.
Yeah.
It's very upsetting.
Once the food is locked in my brain, nothing else will quench that desire.
I was disappointed last night.
Oh yeah. We went out to dinner last night to a seafood restaurant, not to name names. And it was okay. It was okay, but not great.
The music was fun.
The music was super fun. We could not figure out what was going on because it was so eclectic. It was like Celine Dion, and then you'd have like a mariachi band, and then you'd have like, something from 90s, and it was just random. And then we realized like, oh, everybody, you can be your own DJ.
Yeah.
And people were just playing songs they liked. And I was like, okay, that's
makes
cool.
more sense.
It was kind of eclectic in there anyway. But yeah, the food was not bomb.com.
I know. I was bummed.
That's okay. Okay, back to Little Miss Naughty. So she's been naughty all over town.
Yeah.
And the men decide we need to get her reined in. We can't have a woman just running around being naughty.
A naughty woman. She's loose. She's naughty.
She's very naughty. And so this guy goes to this other guy and he's like invisible. And so he like is going to go take care of business. And so Little Miss Naughty goes out and she has a can of paint ready to paint the tip of somebody's nose red. which is the weirdest prank ever.
I think that's actually some of the less like upsetting one that she's done. I mean, maybe it's Britain in the 60s and the paint is full of lead, but like, I don't know. But all in all, nobody's property was destroyed.
That's
you
true.
wash it off.
That's true. Nobody was like stripped down and to their wounds, and
nobody's turkey was stolen, as happened in the movie. A whole turkey replaced with one tiny sausage. We just talked about how angry we would both be in that situation.
Yeah, but it was definitely a cat move. Like that's cat behavior. It's to steal some food. Chaos.
She's like chaotic neutral, maybe chaotic evil.
Yes. Well, she starts getting her nose tweaked, like something just anytime she goes through something bad, something twists her nose a little bit over and over and over again. And after a week of her being foiled because she's wanting to like trip people, I like this one. On Wednesday, Mr. Happy was home. Homie's chilling at his house. And he's just watching TV, which I relate to. Like I come home from work, I want to watch my show.
That's why he's Mr. Happy.
Yes, like just living life. And she's outside, she picks up a stone and she's going to break his window.
Just some casual, like, you know.
Like vandalism. Like, it's fine. It's Wednesday.
It's a prank, bro.
Get over it. Do it for the gram. And then tweak. And then basically, like, after a week of getting tweak, her nose is red. Now her nose is red and she finally becomes good. And anyway, it ends with a pun. So they're like, thank you for helping cure little Miss Naughty. My pleasure. But it did take all week. The other guy grins. Don't you mean all tweak? Oh.
I do, though, like the idea of Miss Naughty being like transported to now, and she's just like, "Hey, if you want me to break this guy's window, like and subscribe." Oh my gosh. That's like what she would be.
Yes, it's just there's that like TikTok sound, like it's M to the Bay, and it's like they're always putting on like the girls with the real heavy makeup in England. I don't know what part they're from,
Essex,
but yes,
based
and it's
on
just
my
like
watching of Love Island, Essex.
Yeah, that is her. I'm
sorry for any British people that we've already prior offended by Beth's hatred of tiny white British children.
Okay, but we do love beans on toast, so we're good.
Oh, I would eat that.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so Little Miss Naughty, I really was trying to pull and just hopefully she was just like being oppressed, but no, she actually was just a naughty little girl.
Mean.
And to the point of like felonies, like this child is going to grow up and be in and out. She's going to have the, okay, this is nothing to joke about.
She'll be let off for being like
affluenza or something like that. Yes.
Affluenza. Yeah. No, she's like, depends on where in the like chart she shows up.
No, I'm thinking she's the one that has, the warning of like, they show like the progression of mugshots for people.
Oh God.
That's her. Like, she starts out as this cute purple girl with a little green bow, and all of a sudden she's just haggard and
God.
like.
Someone go ask Alice Ryder, because
we need it.
First things first, you're breaking windows and then meth.
It always leads to meth. So I don't know.
Not even once.
It was really cute though. So I don't know. I liked Little Miss Naughty, even though she was a brat.
Yeah. I mean, part of me's like, oh, she's pretty cheeky. But then part of me's like okay, get out away from my house.
Yeah,
also.
like, not here. Go to the neighbors. So next month, we're bringing you another Little Miss Neat.
Oh, shit.
Neat and tidy. Just like a little trad wife. Okay, it's probably not that bad, but possibly it was written in the 80s. So
I can't partake in this. I am not neat. And I refuse it.
But isn't there a cocktail called a neat?
Just kidding. Neat, whiskey neat.
Guys, just realize that Beth is not a drinker. And she likes to speak in the third person.
It's fine. We'll just do whiskey neat for the next one. And you will be so happy.
I'll be so happy. So anyway, I do think that maybe we all should just embrace the naughtiness this week and do just something a little bit naughty.
Do something cheeky, maybe not full naughty.
Cheeky. Only naughty if it's, in the bedroom.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. If you're enjoying Boozy Book Reports and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Boozy Book Reports, or leave us a positive review and rating. All of those things help us grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you and happy reading.